Shelley Fremder.
And how long? Can you tell us how long you've been with them?
I've been with M&O Marketing for about 4 years now.
Perfect. And what is the best part of being part of this IE?
I would say the relationships. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. The people we deal with at M&O, we realize that we matter to them, and they make that very, very transparent, for lack of a better word. And it's more important than product. It's all about relationships.
Yeah. And what makes M&O a good partner?
Well, they bring a lot of resources to the table. They have a lot of disciplines, different things to try to grow your practice, and there's no competition in this business, which I like. People want to help other people, and it's a good feeling.
So what value would you say they provide?
I'm doing business differently. My production has increased. There's always room to make things better, but again, the resources, the people actually pick up the phone when you call the office. You never get a voicemail, and if you do, you get a call back within an hour. That's unusual in this business, in this industry, so it's very special. It means a lot to us. We need to feel we're being taken care of, just like clients feel that they need to be taken care of by people like us. Everybody needs people. Nobody's an island.
Hey, when you said this, we like that first question.
Which first question?
The first one. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
There was a conversation happening there, and it was pretty loud.
Oh, okay. So I guess there was conflict with the audio. So for that first question, if you could just in a complete sentence tell us how long you've been with M&O.
I've been with M&O for about 4 years now, and it's been a great journey, and it seems like a month. It just went by very fast. Great organization.
Hi, I'm Michael Foguth, President and founder of Foguth Financial Group. I've been with M&O Marketing now for 6+ years.
Perfect. Okay, and what do you think is the best part of being an IE member?
So working with the IE group member, what it allows myself to be able to do is to really grow and to get better in my craft. I always am pushing myself to get better and to get better and to get better. And sometimes we get caught in our offices and in our own four walls of getting content and patting ourselves on the back and saying, hey, we're really good at what we're doing. And then you get around all these great minds and these really powerful people, and you start to look around and says, I know I can be better. I have more in me. And this pushes us to do that. So I love coming to these meetings because it continues to light that fire in me to get better and to continue to master my craft and to see all these people go out and do the same thing. So I can't wait for the next one, and I will continue to keep coming back and coming back and coming back until we all get better.
Okay. What is your part of the IE meetings?
What do you mean? I don't know what that means. What is my part?
What's your favorite? I bet it was
What's your favorite part? All right. My favorite part of the IE meeting is collaborating with the greatest minds in our industry and bouncing these ideas off of each other, because everybody's got an idea. Everybody's really, really good at what they do. But what I love about the IE meeting is how do we make each other better, and then figuring out a process to take their idea back into my office so we can implement an idea into action. Because we go to all of these conferences all over the country. Sometimes you pay for them, sometimes people fly you in, sometimes they'll give you a free trip and you get an idea. Ideas don't make me money. Ideas cost me money. The IE group helps me get a process to take back to my office so it'll continue to grow my business and in return make us more money.
What makes M&O a good partner?
M&O Marketing is the best partnership I've ever found. Now, I've been around with other FMOs. You may not hear other people say that. I've bounced around. I've looked at them. My background is actually in the FMO space. So when I left and I started to look around, and I really looked around and said, these guys are all the same. They all have the same products, the same ideas, the same everything. What makes M&O difference is the relationships. We are in a relationship business, and I will tell you what, you will not find a better relationship than what you have at M&O Marketing. Your marketer, the ownership with Dennis. It's not even Dennis anymore. It's this entire family. Now, how many FMOs can you go to and their entire family is here? Now, family is very important to me because that's what's in my office. That's what's with my clients. Family is part of my business, and I want to be a part of a family business, but they're big enough that we're making an impact around the country. I almost said the world, and I feel like it is sometimes, but it's around the country, and we have people from all over the place. So I will stay with M&O Marketing forever because of the relationships that I have with the people and with the new relationships I get at these IE meetings, because just because you have one relationship doesn't mean it's going to stick with you forever. I will get new relationships every time I come to these meetings because I'm continuously trying to grow what I'm doing.
And how do you feel that M&O adds value to your business?
M&O brings a value to my practice pure and simply by helping me take an idea and turning it into a process. One little nugget. These speakers that they bring into every one of these meetings have a different angle and a different approach on something new. The last guy came in, I took one nugget out of his talk. He talked for an hour, but I took one nugget and I said, I emailed my entire staff right there on the spot and said, we will do this starting now. So when they bring these people in, not only am I getting better and mastering my craft, but I'm able to share it with my entire staff to make them better. And that's going to make an impact on all of our clients' lives.
Galen Bargerstock. I've been with the IE group for about 4 years now.
And what would you say is the best part about being an IE group member?
I like being in the IE group because I find the things that you learn from other people to be very beneficial to your practice when you bring it home and work.
Go ahead. Yep, just cut. Yeah, perfect timing.
Okay. And then something to be thinking about, just a minute here. What's your favorite part of the IE?
These conferences.
My favorite part of the IE group is the motivation. Whenever you come here, everybody is interacting and everything's upbeat and fast-paced, and when you go back home, you really work the business.
And what makes M&O a good partner for you?
M&O is the best partnership that I've ever had in the insurance industry. They take time to know who you are as a person to help grow your business.
And why would you say that M&O adds value to your company?
M&O does everything that I can't do myself. They help me with all of my paperwork. They put me in touch with the right companies, with the right products for every situation that I deal with.
My name is Dwayne Phelps, and I've been with M&O Marketing for over 20 years.
And what would you say is the best part of being an IE group member?
The best part of being an IE member is just the relationships that you build with some of the great minds across the country, and also just the camaraderie that you build with these great men.
Very cool. And what's your favorite part of the meetings?
Okay. My favorite part of these meetings is just really picking the minds of these great men, seeing how they have built their practices over the years and the things that are working for them and how you can apply it to your practice as well.
Okay. And what makes M&O a good partner for you?
Okay. What makes M&O a great partner? Well, number one, it starts with the head, Dennis. Dennis is a great individual. I don't know anyone on earth that has a better heart than Dennis. And so with that, it makes M&O a great place and a great individual to partner with. Let's do that over.
Sure.
Let's do that over.
So what makes M&O a great place to partner?
What makes M&O a great partner is the head, Mr. Dennis Brown. Dennis is just a great person. And obviously, if you have a great person leading your organization, that's an organization that you want to partner with.
And then finally, just why do you feel like M&O adds value to your company?
The reason why I feel that M&O adds value to my company is because they care. They want to see me have success, and they want to see me add value to clients. The reason I use the red, blue, green software is because it's a very simple way to implement complex situations. It's very easy for the client to see where they are, and you can show them how much risk that they're taking in their portfolios. So I love that concept, red, blue, green. Very easy to explain to the clients.
Also, has red, blue, green helped you increase the amount of productivity you do as far as business?
Yes, Red, Blue, Green, the software has helped my business tremendously because the concepts are so simple to understand, clients can now comprehend that they don't have to take as much risk, and thus they're putting more money in annuities in safe places.
And lastly, what would you say to anybody considering using Red, Blue, Green concept?
I would say if you're really trying to increase your annuity sales, that Red, Blue, Green is a great software to use to illustrate how much risk people are taking so that you can increase the sales of your annuity. So I do believe that you should implement this software into your practice.
Hi, my name is Hagen Prum, and I've been with M&O Marketing for 8 years.
And Hagen, what would you say is the best part of being an IE group member?
The best part of being an IE group member is that you get to rub elbows with individuals like yourself, step away from the business for a couple of days and reevaluate and take a lot of great ideas from these meetings.
What's your favorite part about the meetings?
I'm sorry.
What's your favorite part about the meetings?
What do you take home from the meeting?
My favorite part about the meetings is to meet my peers and after hours still communicate and exchange ideas.
And what makes M&O a good partner for you?
M&O allows us to use all the tools they made available, and it really helped my business tremendously, and I really encourage people to take advantage of all the tools that they provide.
And then how would you say that M&O adds value to your business?
Well, M&O adds value to my business because they're really people that care. You know, from my heart, I can tell you that those people are a big factor why my business is what it is today.
Okay, 3 RBGs. So why do you use RBG concept software?
Well, I use the RBG because it really makes the complex a lot more simple to explain to the consumer.
Has our Red, Blue, Green software help you grow your business?
It absolutely has. I actually stepped back and evaluated of the cases that I designed with RBG. I closed close to about 70% of them, which is great.
And what would you say to anyone considering the idea of purchasing Red, Blue, Green concept software?
I would highly suggest to purchase the Red, Blue, Green software because comparing it to other tools that I've used in the past, this one is just so simple to use. It doesn't take a whole lot to adapt it in your practice and learn it, and the clients love it.
My name is Kurt Whipple, and I've been with M&O Marketing now for 2.5 years.
Perfect. Okay. And what would you say is the best part about being a member of the IE?
The best part about being a member of the IE group, I would have to say number one is the education. What they put on at the events is absolutely fantastic. Every time I come, I go home with pages of notes. I usually have to sit down the next morning and transcribe everything off into a list so I can figure out, okay, what am I going to implement first? Because there's so much that I can do to improve my practice by being part of the group.
Awesome. Okay, and what is your favorite part about the meetings?
Wow, my favorite part about the meeting is, number one, being able to meet with ownership of the company, being able to stand shoulder to shoulder with other guys and gals who are part of the team. And you know, when you're part of the IE group, that means you're part of the best of the best. And so I want to rub elbows with the best of the best, because by doing so, I become better. And that's really the best part about it, is I become better by being around better people.
You're so good at this. Okay, and what makes M&O a good partner?
What makes M&O a good partner is their heart. I've been with 3 other IMOs, FMOs, whatever you want to call them, during my career. And the best part about M&O Marketing is the heart of the people who stand behind M&O. When they tell you this is what we're going to do for you, they actually do it. It's awesome. And so that's what I love about M&O is not only the breadth of things they offer to help me make my business better, but even more importantly, help me serve the people who put their faith and trust in me. That's what's important, serving the people who put their trust in me. And M&O marketing helps me do just that.
And then lastly, what value does M&O add? By being a member, working with M&O, how does that add value to your company?
How does M&O marketing add value to my company? Do you have an hour? It's probably going to take me that long to come up with everything I can tell you about. The best part I can tell you is, again, it's just that they do what they say they're going to do. I've had so many, some of the IMOs I've been with in the past, they'll make big promises of things they're going to do, and then once they recruit you, it's like all of a sudden you're just another fish in the pond. Well, I don't want to be feeling like I'm another fish in the pond. I want to feel like a big fish. So M&O helps me do that because they always make me feel special. They always make me feel important, and they always honor what they tell me they're going to do for me and my firm, and thereby that means I get to do what I promise my clients that I'll do for them.
Hi, my name is Mike Martinez, and I think I've been with M&O now for about 8 years.
Perfect. Okay. And what would you say is the best part of being an IE group?
I think the best part of being an IE member is being able to share ideas with other outstanding big potential producers. These guys share ideas from different types of avenues and different types of practices that really add value to my practice, because it gives me an opportunity to be able to seek other avenues. As you know, if we stay in the same particular avenue, it's very difficult to grow. But I think the help of everybody being generous and kind and really willing to help other people and maybe outside of their comfort zone.
What's your favorite part of the IE group meetings? Your favorite part?
And my favorite part, of course, is coming up here and meeting everybody, being able to see everyone. We become kind of like real close friends and family. These guys and ladies, we all kind of support each other, and it's a lot of fun knowing, if you're having a little bit of a slump, other people are having slump, and we kind of lean on each other to get this thing going and try to improve. So I would say definitely coming up here, I look forward to seeing everyone and just see how their practices are going, and we can relate to each other and really help each other out a lot.
And why would you say that M&O adds value to your company?
Well, one of the things I do want to shout out and give M&O thank yous for the value they've added over the years. This is the God's honest truth. My practice has doubled and almost tripled since I've joined up with M&O, and it's all due to the fact of their support system, their staff, all of the people from the people that are running the illustrations to the marketing. Just recently, they were kind enough to get me on a TV show that I do every other Monday, Money Matters, on Fox 8. It's something that I would have probably never been able to accomplish on my own. So M&O brings unbelievable amount of resources and value to the advisor that you would, if you just give them an opportunity and a chance, you're going to see that your business is going to double and triple.
I'm Kyle Odell. I've been with M&O for 5 years.
And what would you say is the best part about being an IE?
I think the best part about being an IE member is the sharing of ideas and collaborating and working with other advisors and getting to know each other and learning how they've built their practices and learning just those little nuggets that I can apply to my practice. And that's really the best part of it, is just the sharing of ideas and collaboration.
And what's your favorite part of these meetings when you get together?
my favorite part of these meetings when we get together is just reconnecting with friends. You know, the relationships that I've built over the years. Not only do we collaborate and share ideas and help each other, but we build a lot of great relationships and friendships, and getting together with these guys, you know, outside of these meetings a couple times a year to golf and spend time together. It's really about the relationships and all the fun that we have outside of these meetings. You know, I think the value that M&O brings to my company comes from a lot of different sources. You know, over the years, their product knowledge, their assistance in helping me to process my business, but more than anything else, I think it's been from the PR and my relationship with Dennis Brown. You know, his integrity speaks volumes, and you know, I think one of the things I love about Dennis, I know it is, it's that he works just as hard as we do. He's a tremendous person, and he's added a ton of value to my business over the years, and my production, my business overall has grown tremendously. And you know, my decision to be a part of M&O several years ago was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
We use Red Blue Green software in our office because it's really changed the dynamic of being able to help our clients. It all starts with the intake of what Red Blue Green requires you to gather information on for each and every person. So Red Blue Green is something that we use from the start all the way to the finish. It allows us to capture all of the client's assets, understand their complete income picture, social securities, pensions, other income, and it really gets a client to talk about their lifestyle that they want. So when we go to plug that into the software, it just becomes another tool in our tool belt, and it's a phenomenal way to be able to convey a message in a very simple yet complex. Let me do that again. All right, you ready? All right, go ahead.
Mike, why do you use Red Blue Green software?
We use Red Blue Green software in our office because it's something that we use from beginning to end. It allows us to really get to know the client more by asking those really detailed and open-ended questions that will uncover all of their assets, not just one or two or three or four, but all of them. It also allows us to get a very detailed understanding of their pensions, their social security, their income wants, their income needs, and then when it's time to deliver a very complex issue of retirement income and asset planning, it's very simple and it's on just 2 pages. So we can give that to the client in a very simple fashion, but yet very complex planning on the back end that they don't get to see.
Has Red Blue Green software helped you grow your business?
So Red Blue Green has helped us grow our business in a lot of ways because it allows us to take a duplicatable process and increase it as much as we want. I started doing Red Blue Green by myself, and I would put in all the client's information and do all of these plans, and then I found that to be a situation where if I wanted to continue to scale and to grow my business, I needed other people to help me input that information. So Red Blue Green is as simple as allowing other people in your office to build you the foundation of a plan, so when it gets to my desk, I can just make those fine-tuned changes to give really a complex situation a very simple outlay in a very short period of time.
And finally, what would you say to anyone considering purchasing Red Blue Green for their business?
So anybody considering purchasing Red Blue Green, I'd better do it now before Kurt jacks the price up, because I've told him he should charge $5 grand a year, and he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, look, Kurt, this is something that will change somebody's business, and $5 grand is nothing in this industry. He said, hey, that's too high of a price point, I can't do that. So anybody who's thinking about doing it, you better do it now before I convince him to get it up to $5,000. So jump on it now while it's low, because you never know where things are going to go. Inflation's going up, Red Blue Green will show you that.
The best part about being an IE group member is the amount of knowledge that's brought into the marketplace or the field, the hundreds of advisors that you get to speak to from around the country, share ideas. It's exciting to learn and be educated from some of the best. I mean, today we got to discuss options with Roop Raj, learn how to properly speak and present ourselves. Judge Jensen, some of the fantastic minds of our industry, and to be able to learn and be educated, not just by them, through them, and then have those conversations with each other in a collegiate way. It's amazing.
Speaking of Roop Raj, nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, and what is your favorite part of the meetings? When you get together, what's your favorite part?
Some of my favorite parts of the meetings is just learning some of the new updates, educational seminars that teach us what's going on in the industry, the tax planning advantages that we can learn, how to properly transfer rollover IRAs for clients. Every tidbit of information that we can do to better our client's position is our job, and to be able to do that at the best that we can with the greatest in the industry, it's been surpassed.
And why is M&O a good partner for you?
Wow, M&O is not only a good partner for me, they're the only partner for me. I've been with them my entire career. I wouldn't even consider changing. My father was in the industry for 32 years, and since I've been with M&O, they have been able to not only double, but quadruple the business that he was ever able to accomplish.
Okay, and on that note, how does M&O add value to your business?
How does M&O add value to my business? M&O adds value to my business in so many different ways, from so many different perspectives. Many of the people at M&O I consider friends and family. They would do anything for us. As an agent, I feel very close to them. I speak with them on a daily basis. They renew policy information, illustrations. They help me every day to grow my business, introduce me to people who can help me in any specific situation with any client, and every single day they make a positive impact on my business and help me grow.